going on? Okay. Drink Chance Part 2. Mm-hmm.
That's a nice little thing.
Let's get it.
Alright, let me slide away here. Now we live, baby. Let me get that quick little toast in there.
Toast this.
Yes.
Now, Dwayne, you was telling an interesting story. I didn't get to hear the story, so before we start the story over again, the title to this joint is Dear Unc, because I love to give my uncle advice, and I love to put young guys in the game on the right path. Now, do you want to tell your story, or should we start with a side topic and then get to your story?
Nah, let's go with the story.
Go with the story, because I missed the whole joint. Go with the story, bro.
Cool. Because we ain't gonna get into that. So, my issue is being out here in these streets is terrible for women. And I get it. I don't have an issue with that. You can say you had bad experiences as a woman when you go out here and meet these dudes. But let me tell you one thing. Don't think that us dudes ain't going through issues as well. Look, I've been single, honestly, for probably, in my mind, if you ask me, I say 6 months. But in my ex's mind, she probably was single for like 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you where I was in that particular relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't want that thing to be over, but because I didn't want to start over. But now that I started over, you know, I've been meeting women, and I've been meeting. I mean, we live in Washington, in the DMV, and you know how ridiculous it is to even
13 to 1. 13 to
Come
1,
on,
baby.
Yeah, and I need my 13. Just for the record, I need my 13. But prior to me getting my 13, you know, you meeting and greeting. And I meet this woman. I have her locked into my phone as Big Sexy.
Big Sexy.
Good God Almighty. She's the I don't really date a lot of heavy-set women, but this motherfucker
She's
here,
sexy. Big sexy, man.
Big Sexy. And I told her, I said, I got you on my phone as Big Sexy. Is that okay? She said, I'm with it. So we're dating, we're having a good time. On this particular night, I pick her up because she says, let's hang out. And you know what hang out means. Hang out don't mean let's be all over the city. Hang out means I'm
like
coming
that,
to your house.
Hey, big head text.
Hey, big head. Hey, stranger. Yeah, I got that text. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went out and I grabbed us food. I didn't just grab us no McDonald's or Wendy's or nothing like that. I went to the Mexican restaurant. I got us some fajitas because, you know, certain things she eats, certain things she don't eat. So I get some fajitas. I bring it back to the house, and she eat good. And if you know anything about the host that I am, I keep weed at the house, and I'm not even a weed smoker. But just in case Norris, DJ Smoke.
Norris got government clearances. I can't take a part in the 420, sir.
No,
Don't mind my business.
He's just saying in general. I got
Big Sexy, if Big Sexy,
because I don't smoke either, even though I'm so.
if Big Sexy want to smoke, the smoke is at the house. And I'm a drinker, so you know I got drink at the house. So she eat good, she drink good, she smoke good. And if you know anything about Lone Wolf, yeah, you see the motherfucking shirt. You gonna get fucked good. That's what I do. So she was batting on all, what do you want to say, hitting on all cylinders or whatever you want to say. So I leave
My
her.
question is, did you put the ass to sleep?
That's what I do.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll over in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna put you to sleep again. And I typically put you to sleep a third time, but I had to be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I couldn't get her a third time. And she woke up texting me saying that she woke up in my bed. Let me preface that, saying I was craving you. So I was like, yeah, all right, I got you. Either way, I come home, and if you know anything about my place, when my door closes, you hear my door. Apparently she didn't hear my door. So I go and typically when I get in the house, I sit there in my favorite spot and I decompress for like 30 minutes. I noticed that she was still in my place, even though she told me her sister was coming to pick her up.
Now, for most people who don't understand why you did what you did, because I used to do that shit.
Yeah.
I'm a G.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You can kill me in my sleep. At least I got to put you to sleep.
Yeah.
Now, why would you leave a stranger in your house? Because my wife didn't understand that. 'Cause she not a man.
I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman. I don't have to do my checks and balances. When I wake up every day, I'm a grown man. Anything that comes in my way, I can handle it. Anything that comes my way, I can handle it. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's negative. I don't care if it's positive. I can handle it. So I left her at the house. She was comfortable. Why would I? She was safe. Why would I say, hey boo, you live outside? Hey. No, it was cool for her to stay there. So when I got there, I sat down, I decompressed.
Hold on, time out, Dwayne. DJ Smoke, have you violated this policy of Kim think you gotta put a shorty out once you smash, and you can't even sleep good with the shorty?
No, I've done both. I've done what he done, and I've done like
Get your lift,
get your lift on. You
outside.
gotta get the hell on. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I gotta be working sometimes.
Hey, the lift.
Yeah.
You got 5
No.
minutes.
No. Let me say this though.
Don't back down.
No, I'm gonna say it right.
Don't look at the first lady. She ain't even here, man.
No, I'm looking at the camera. I'm talking to the camera. So check this out. I'm talking to the people, man. Hey, it's your boy Smoke, man. So, yeah, what's up? Now listen. If you enjoyed the night before with the chick, most likely you're gonna want her to be there when you get off work.
Come on, man.
It makes sense. If it was whack, okay, Uber on the way, then you know,
You ride outside. If it's wet, you ride definitely outside. Your ride already waiting on you.
I was just saying.
I told him keep the engine running for you. Keep the engine running for you. Finish your
Make
story,
it make
bro.
sense.
Finish
Make
your
it make
story,
sense,
bro.
right?
So Big Sexy, is amazing sexually.
That's what's up.
And I don't have to be nice to her. I can really be the aggressive sexual predator that I am. I got the motherfucker locked, so I'm a predator all day. So I'm able to give it to her and she ain't tripping.
Yeah.
But when I come home, when I'm decompressing, all of a sudden, she ain't sleep. All of a sudden, she on the phone. All of a sudden, I hear bass coming from the cell phone. And I could have sworn, I may be wrong, I could have sworn the bass filled voice said, I can't wait to see you. And Big Sexy say, I want to see you too. While laying in my bed. Like, how greedy do you have to be to get good penis, good weed, good drink,
Hey, I'm greedy like
and to
that.
be comfortable
So,
and
hey,
safe?
I'm greedy like
who
that.
does that?
I've
First
done
lady
two-
did
two
point
in
out,
one night.
you could have been just a maintenance man.
Oh my God. Don't do that to me.
And I may have to concur.
No, but no, you know what? She probably has a boyfriend. That's probably was her boyfriend. And he probably was acting up at that moment, and you was the dude that came in and
I'm gonna get some revenge dick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he called back, oh baby, all that bullshit. Oh, I can't wait to see you. Of course she gonna go back.
But you know what I would have
She don't love you.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
want,
yeah, you
Hey,
know.
Big Sexy, just for the record, I don't want you to love me.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want you to respect me. I would love, if you had said, nigga, I'll hit your phone back later.
They not doing that.
In her
They're not doing
defense,
that.
she thought you were out.
No,
she thought
Kim.
you were gone.
Kim, let's go.
First lady say something.
Oh, hold
on,
on.
first
So
lady
she
must
didn't know
say
you
that.
came in. She
We
didn't know
didn't
you
know
came
I
in the house.
came in.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Okay, listeners, this is what I want to say. How many men have laid in a woman's bed and text another woman? I'm sorry, everybody got quiet on the panel.
We listening. We here.
How many of y'all have texted another woman laying in another woman's bed, or when she stepped out, called another woman, stepped in the bathroom? So it's the same thing. Big Sexy did the same thing a man would do. She just played the game a little different.
Well, she played herself.
What did you say to her though?
No, I mean,
Nothing.
you are right. You are right about the
You didn't
test.
say
Because I
nothing.
have done that. I've done that. plenty of
No,
times.
you can't sit up there. So when it go down like that, as a dude, you really have to understand what's happening in that particular moment. You can't get upset. I mean, some dudes get upset, but you can't get upset. You have to understand what's happening. And what was happening is that she felt as if she needed more. So that means that she's greedy. Like I gave you everything that you needed in that particular moment, but you felt like you needed more. See, I'm not in love with Big Sexy, but I fuck with Big Sexy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Big Sexy go and be free and go do what it is that she has to do. Go get your rocks off. Go do what it is that you have to do. But you can't get no more of this good penis. I'm never rolling over in the middle of the night. Don't you stand up and come over here, Queen Sugar.
Wait a minute, hold on. In Big Sexy defense, Dwayne didn't have a title. A woman ain't no greedier than a man.
Facts.
So you were my Friday night. He's my Saturday night. What we doing?
Facts.
It's the weekend.
Facts on top of
So
facts.
until I have a title, I am free to roam and fulfill my hunger.
In my bed?
And she about to
In
get
your bed and his bed.
Yeah, she might text you on Sunday.
I
like,
did that
I miss
on
you.
I did that to you Friday morning. I'm doing this to him Saturday morning. I'm lining them up. I have no titles.
She
My
might go to church
hunger,
with a Sunday
look,
dude.
my hunger can be just as deep as yours. Just because I'm a woman don't make it no different.
I don't like none of this right now.
And that's real talk. My hunger could be just as deep as yours. I have no titles. I am free to roam.
Yeah. Right. Nah, I feel that.
If you agree,
Now Queen Sugar could go sit back over there, but I'm gonna jump in there every now and then for the ladies.
I unfortunately understand where the ladies coming from because we do play the game that way. I may hit one on Friday and have one lined up for certain. I may have one lined up at the parking lot the same Friday.
I may as well.
So you gotta admit your mistakes is, hey, we don't expect women to play the game how we play the game. But guess what? They fucking vicious out here now, bro. They play the game.
Crazy, man.
They play the game better than us.
This
Way better than us.
This the new
That's what we
this
got to
the
understand.
newfangled women. This the new like what are we doing out here? When are we gonna start respecting the rules of the game?
Ain't nobody respecting the rules.
You said she crossed the boundaries, bro.
Yeah, come on. What are we doing right now?
Oh my lord, man. You said she crossed the boundaries, She boundary hopping.
Nah,
And there should be a penalty.
Nah, what she did was she hit you with your own poison.
Yeah,
And you can't take it. That's what it is.
You trying to get you something tonight?
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? No, it's facts. It's facts, though.
I don't have an issue with that. I don't have a.
She hit you with your own poison, and then you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? And because I've been there, so
But I wasn't in love with Big Sexy, but I
ain't say that.
expected.
But
Big
you
Sexy.
like Big Sexy.
I do.
Yeah, you know, and
I'm
you,
really
you want some respect.
Yeah.
And Big Sexy is like, okay, fuck that nigga, you know. I'm about to be real
I'm real
different.
disrespectful. In this moment, I'm real disrespectful.
The thing is, if you didn't catch her, she still be down to hook up with you on
Like
Sunday.
motherfucker. Like
You see what I'm saying?
Big Sexy, if I ain't catch you,
Yeah.
I'd have got your ass when I came home.
But my thing is, I think
To
you
be
should.
honest,
I think you should treat them different.
I would still be fine.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. I was just about to say, I think just keep it different. Why not?
Bro, I'm the type of dude, I heard the disrespect. I would put my dick in her mouth while she was talking to the nigga.
Hey, I mean, my thing is, I would keep going. I would keep going. That's not your girl. You're not interested in relationship, right, with her?
She for the fucking streets, my guy.
What about the fucking? I need the bro code when I'm here on the line.
No, I'm just saying. Why
I
not?
ain't no bro
on the
no
line.
more.
Nah.
She for the streets. She for the streets.
No, I understand. No, when you find somebody you like, I get it. But no, in that situation, I would just keep hitting. Why?
But you know what's funny about what y'all saying is that a couple people, not just one, but a couple people said to me, "Oh, while she was talking to the dude, I would have bust her again."
Yes! While she on the phone.
Why not?
Bro.
Are we able to do that?
Yes, we are.
We being disrespectful?
Yeah.
While you on the phone, you
Hold
should
on
have
one
dared
second.
over
Hold-
doggy style
hold-
and
hold-
that's dipped on
No,
it.
listen.
No disrespect. Hold on, no disrespect. Kim, if you give me that face one more time.
I mean, why not though? I'm just saying.
What are we doing out here? When Queen Sugar is like, yeah, nigga, what? Then it's a problem. What are we? Yeah.
No, you should be texting her right after this live is over.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm on the way.
I'm on my
You know what I'm
way.
saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Queen Sugar ain't been married all her life.
Ooh.
What I'm saying is that some of you men can't handle what the women are giving y'all.
God,
That's
oh
all
my.
I'm saying.
God, oh
We
my.
can play the game just a little bit better. I mean,
I said it.
Dwayne,
I just said
he
it.
was a maintenance man.
Yeah.
You gave her a tune-up, she got what she needed, and she was moving on to the next
I don't do
tune-up.
no tune-ups. I do full body maintenance.
Hey, what I'm saying is, but she still.
No,
It's not like she said she
I'm-
don't like you or
yeah,
nothing
no,
like
she didn't
that.
say
What
any
is
of
it
that.
to like? I'm sorry, why are we catching feelings?
Right.
It's just not what it is.
I don't know. I don't know that
It's
situation.
just not what it is.
If it's just sex,
I'm sorry.
If it's
I'm
just sex,
sorry, you need a hug. All I'm saying is
Why we
that
catching
why we catching feelings? It is what
I
it
mean,
is.
is it just sex
Is it just sex?
with her?
Look at
I mean, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Do you like
You
her?
need a
Like her?
hug?
Yeah.
It's
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
I might need a motherfucker hug after this motherfucker
I think
episode.
so.
If
No,
it
but
is
no,
in
no.
love.
So what you guys are saying is factual, but I don't think I've ever dealt with this. Even if I've dealt with it, it's happened behind my back. I can
I
deal
got
Oh,
with
it wasn't in your face.
it. Was never in my face. I can deal with the behind the. Oh my God! You see how sorry.
You gotta respect the game.
Ooh.
She had nothing.
Hey, man.
She's a straight up G.
Straight up.
Straight up G.
Bro, I'm sorry to tell you,
my phone at?
congratulations. You played
You
yourself.
played
Congratulations, you played yourself. I'm sorry. Congratulations. You
Shots fired.
mind blown.
Big sexy.
These women out here on the streets, baby.
They're really on the streets.
I'm sorry, big sexy. Listen.
Trust me, I've been dealing with a lot of. It's a lot, man. Dealing with these Jones.
Am I the only cat right here at this particular island that's played himself?
Oh no,
No.
I'd played myself many a times.
Hell no.
I'd played myself many a times. Me and
Every man in the world has played himself, and every woman in the world has played herself.
Okay.
That's facts. It's 50-50. Straight up.
now,
I would never be biased about that.
let's be open and honest.
Mhm.
I watched the whole Jeffrey Dahmer
Oh,
series.
really?
And me and DJ Smoke we had a talk, and all the heterosexual guys out there said I could never be gay. That's what they were saying. And Ice responded was, if Jeffrey had an IG model who was helping him kill motherfuckers, or just a girl with a fat ass, you would have got gay.
Yeah.
Do you think if Jeffrey had an IG model or a girl with a fat ass, you would have rolled up in the spot and got gay? Because me being honest, my ass would have been in the freezer. Because I done put myself in some dangerous situations and I would have been got. I done went to Temple Courts in the middle of the fucking hood with a chain on and still walked in the joint. Diamonds are glowing at night.
So let me. Nah, the reason I say I wouldn't have got so what I'm going to explain from this series and from I've been knowing about him for years. So I've been following the whole everything. These dudes that he got, first of all, they were soft as fuck. No, and it was gay. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't have happened with me. This dude was like 120 pounds. I would have beat the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Like it wouldn't. He wasn't using guns.
He would
No.
got the IG
You know,
model.
IG
He would got the IG model to
I
get
don't
you.
care about that.
She would have put the cocaine in the drink or whatever the hell.
Nah.
Your ass just wake up and your ass.
Now listen, I was looking at you making a drink. Make sure you ain't put no shit in that shit. I said, what is doing putting that?
Bro,
I don't let anybody make drinks for me.
I'm living in my own reality. It's been times
You think he would have got you?
I done went to surgeon fucking quarters for some ass, my guy. Let's be
So you think
honest.
he would have got you?
No, he wouldn't have got
He wouldn't have got me.
No, but hold up.
No, I would have
What,
killed him. just like
what
that.
Norris is saying is factual. I put myself in some wild ass situations.
I have to.
Yeah, like I'm not even tripping.
There's some shorties that I can't remember their name. If I saw them today, I wouldn't even know, wouldn't recognize them.
Right.
But I went to the hood just to do what I got to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but as far as like them drugging me and all, I've never been drugged. I've never been drugged.
Hey man,
You been drugged?
Yeah, oh, for
I've
sure.
never been drugged.
For
I've
sure.
never been drugged because I don't use drugs.
Yeah.
I
to be
drink.
honest,
You know what
I
I'm
grew
saying?
up with a person who told me like if I'm making drink, like even when we got me and you out,
Right.
we go to the bathroom a lot.
That's why I
I'm
tell
not
you
always
to watch over my
responsible.
shit though.
I'm not always responsible. So sometimes when I know I'm fucked up, I give your drink to the bartender. Way the fuck back there somewhere.
I be thinking that this right here is the protector. This right here. Oh yeah.
That ain't gonna do shit for you, bro.
I'll be back. I come back 10 minutes later, and the napkin's still there. Oh, I'm good.
You know what? That ain't gonna do shit for you, Jeff. We would've got your
He would've
ass.
got me. He would've got me.
Bro.
No.
He got stuff too.
No.
You think he would have got me because the way I drink? Yeah. You saw how
He wouldn't have gotten me with a.
He wouldn't have my don't lie.
He wouldn't have gotten me with an IG model. It's because, and I say that because when you come to my inbox, I don't give you a whole bunch of detail. I'm basically asking, what the fuck do you want?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're trying to be elusive, when you're trying to get a person wrapped up in the matrix, so to speak, you are being deceptive. I don't allow you to be deceptive. So you come at me with an IG model, I'm like, what's up?
Mm.
If you say to me, I'm trying to suck that dick, you know what I'm gonna do? Where you at? But if you're like, oh, what you doing? I'm gonna say, nothing. If you're being deceptive, I'm gonna be deceptive.
Good
Until
point.
you come out and tell me what it is that you want.
What's the business?
What's the business? I might be with the business, but you gotta tell me what the business is. But if you say something to the extent that, yeah, I want you to get to the bottom of the situation, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, I was just about to put my whole address on this one. But I'm gonna say, come,
Don't do that.
yeah, let's
Don't
go.
do that. We don't want nobody
But
coming.
wait a minute, so you're talking about DM, but what if she met you at a club or at a bar? That's something totally different. You
Yeah.
face to face.
Okay.
And she'd invite you home. Say, come on over to my house. Let's finish this where we started.
We grown men. We can do that. What you gonna do to me? Beat me up?
Got him.
Got him. Like, to be honest, I was watching TikTok and I did a reaction to it. A young man drove from Atlanta to South Carolina to the hood.
Okay.
And he robbed his ass.
It's a hood in South Carolina?
Yeah, I saw where he went to, bro. It was fucked up over there.
I'm asking that question, man.
I saw what he
Is
went.
there a hood in South
I
Carolina?
saw what he rolled up to. I was like, yeah, it looked a little sketchy.
Okay.
So I was like, me personally, when I used to go in crazy situations, allegedly I had a burner with me.
Ooh.
The federal government might be watching, but allegedly, allegedly I might have had a burner with me.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever put yourself in a situation was so fucking sketchy that you needed to take a burner with you?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Definitely. I could definitely
You
talk.
remember the story?
Yeah, I'm about to talk about it. I'm about to say. So
'Cause I don't even know.
I had this chick I had met. Remember the Ritz Club? What?
Yeah.
Club Ritz.
Yeah. Club Ritz. I met
Northwest
this-
DC.
Yeah.
Northwest DC.
I
my guy.
met this chick at Club Ritz.
One way in, one way out.
So I met her. This was on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let's hook up the next day. I had to bring the goons with me though. I say, man, when she told me she lived at, it's a little hot, Southern Avenue, and that's all I'm gonna say. And
I used to spend a lot of time over there. My guy.
yeah. So I had to go drive me over there. So I said, man, I need y'all niggas to watch my back. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I get over there. Now mind you, I just met her the day before. I get over there. That night go good. I do what I gotta do. I wind up staying the night. The next day, this is in my era of not working. So you got time to do shit.
Right.
She didn't tell me she had a boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh well, no, it was her ex. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember.
Who cares?
No, it don't matter. This Bama comes knocking, banging on the door, like kicking the door and all this. And she was like, oh, that's my ex. So what I do, mind you, I'm like 18. I said, I'm going to hide in the closet.
Oh, hell nah.
Because I ain't got time for it. I mean, he was older.
Oh,
And she
hell
was like,
nah.
nah, he real street. He probably,
You trapped yourself.
yeah, you know.
You trapped yourself
yeah,
in the closet?
You trapped yourself. I like that.
I trapped myself in the closet, called the goons. I said, yo, come get me right now. I said, this Bama acting stupid. But I set myself up with what I'm saying. The moral of the story is I set myself up, but she listened to what I said. I said, do not answer that door because if whatever happens between me and him, I'm gonna come back for you. And I said, I'm gonna get you too. Because you setting me up right now.
May I be open and honest and vulnerable?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I like that word. You hear that? Vulnerable. That's good.
Your uncle used to be a fuckboy.
That's good.
I used to have this chick who was wild. And I think she was turned on by dangerous situations.
Okay.
So one time, I walked to her house. I go pick her up for our date. And I see somebody by her door, and then he leaves the door. So I'm peeping everything out, but I'm me. I still go knock on the door to pick up my prize for the night.
Right.
I see a red light on me.
What?
So allegedly, something was pointed at him.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And after I pointed something at him, the red light went off.
Yeah.
And I walked up to him. I was like, what you trying to do? Because we about to have a real misunderstanding out here, my guy. He was like, my bad, Shorty lied to me and all this other. I let them have their conversation. And then when we got back to my place, I fucking torched that joint. And while I was torturing the joint, I was cussing her the fuck out. And calling her all types of names and telling her you put me in a crazy situation where I almost had to allegedly put somebody to sleep.
But
So I'm just saying, man.
But look at that. Look at the leaps and bounds. Look at where we can place the avenues and the scenarios that we can get ourselves into that women can't necessarily do. So when I get blindsided, I don't know about you guys because apparently y'all don't get blindsided. But when I get blindsided by Big Sexy calling a nigga from my bed, I'm like, bitch, what we doing out here?
It would be a blindside to
What
me.
the fuck are we doing?
If we had something established, it would be a blind.
Why do we have to establish the disrespect? You call the whole nigga from my bed.
It's not disrespectful.
Huh?
It's not disrespectful.
Let me
bro.
stop before Queen Mother get out here and tell me that I'm a...
It's not disrespectful because you had no agreements. Your agreement is we hooking up, we see each other, we have a good time. We may hook up again. We may not. You may change your mind and not hook up with her ever again in life.
Yeah.
She has to have a backup plan.
Yeah.
And she called her backup plan like, hey,
Okay.
I want some more.
All right, let me ask a different question. Okay. So, if you getting 10 level penis and you
might think that.
kowtow to 5 level penis, are you winning? You're not winning.
So what I just said, you might think that.
Me, I'm saying, me.
You don't know how that man landed down.
I don't care how he landed. I ain't landed down like me.
That man might be flipping her big ass upside down right now. Holding her upside down, 69 her ass. You don't know what that man doing.
Big Sexy, are you with the nigga right now?
He might got her ass tied to the fucking door frame, banging that motherfucker out on the fucking swing.
Right now? Right now? Is that what we doing,
She
Big
might
Sexy?
be looking at the live, sucking the dick, looking at the live like this motherfucker out here.
Right now, Big Sexy?
Right now.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes. And tell him come on my face.
Man, just call Big Sexy after this is over. Man.
And never say never. It's getting cold outside. It's cuffing season.
It's most definitely, that's why I'm cuffing. It's most definitely cuffing season. You need yours.
Nah,
But listen though, dog. I think you should just reach out to Big Sexy.
And say,
And
baby,
just
I want to see
continue
you
to do what you're doing. But obviously you and your feelings, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you
get
hurt
it
right
out.
now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
No, I'm not.
Nah, you
I swear
are.
I'm not.
You are.
You a little emotional over there, man. You violating the code. You violating the code. You fucked up. You fucking up the package right now.
Because if you were smart, you would have hit it on the way before it left out the door before he got it.
There you go. And maybe she wouldn't have went that direction.
Boom.
You should have lit that joint the fuck up.
I would have did it.
You should have set that joint. You should.
Hey man, I would have like a 4th of July and put some fireworks.
You should have had that joint sound like you was making fucking business in that motherfucker. They should have been like, is the Wayne cooking popcorn in there? What the fuck going on? Bro, you supposed to have somebody call fucking police and ask them not everything okay in that motherfucker.
I don't know if you was thinking that, oh, she can't get no other nigga or whatever you was thinking. Everybody can get somebody. Just remember that.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Straight. That's facts. So if anybody thinking that, I don't give a fuck what you look like. You can be the ugliest person. There's always somebody that want you. There's always somebody that want you. So never think that somebody can't get nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Weight has nothing to do with nothing. Looks has nothing to do with nothing. If there's people, there's always somebody for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I never looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never fuck that shit. Because I already know. The most beautiful people to me is the people who don't look at themselves as beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And the chick that we had on, what was her name, Sabrina? When she said what she was going through, yeah, I understood what she was saying. But she's beautiful, but she ain't look at herself as beautiful. Those people are the people that I like. Fuck the people that think they dams and, oh, I'm the baddest bitch in the world. Yeah, okay.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're not. You know what I'm saying?
Big Sexy, I'm not apologizing for cutting you off. I cut you off for a reason. But
She got his ass wide open.
if
Busted wide open.
Hey, she got him.
She made you fall in love. You got
He
it.
done fell in.
Hey, he live too.
She had no toes curling like fucking Marcus off a fucking boomerang and shit.
Wait a minute.
She had those toes curling like, oh shit, oh shit.
Big Sexy.
No.
Give Dwayne a call. All I'm saying
Don't
is
tell her
you got him wide open.
Oh,
Wide open.
You got the power, Big Sexy.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna give you
she
this
do.
one thing, Kim. I'm gonna give you this one thing. I'm gonna give you this one
funny,
thing.
man. This is funny.
This motherfucker say to me, "Give me that cum." I said, "Oh my god!"
Big Sexy. You think your big girl.
That nigga fall in love. Look at him.
Look, Big Sexy.
Oh, fuck
She
that
just-
child support about the bus. Child support. Fuck child support, Milky Pops,
She
whatever
said-
Big Sexy got it.
She said, "Yeah, baby, give me that." I
She
said,
knew exactly
She
what
knew
to
what
say.
she was doing.
She knew
You
exactly what
nasty.
she was
You
doing.
right looking at me
She
like
knew
you
exactly
nasty
what she was doing.
motherfucker.
She got him.
She
Got him. Got him.
"Got him." Call that nigga.
Got him.
Call that nigga again
No,
from
she
my
got
face.
you whipped, man. She
Call
got
him
you,
again
man.
from that
She
from
got
my
you.
face.
She must got some good
This
shit,
is
man.
turning into like a Hallmark thing. That's all I'm saying.
She must have got some good shit, man. Yeah, she
Queen,
got
she was gonna sit back over here, mind a bit.
She must have got some good shit.
Let the host, come on, host, moderate it. Moderate.
Why you think that dude called was like, yeah, I can't wait to see you?
Yes. That nigga waiting for her to say, give me that cum. Oh, yeah. About to skeet. Skeet. Now, as a man,
I promise you, I thought the
Oh,
brothers was
man,
gonna
this is
support me. I
funny,
thought they
man.
was
This
gonna
is
lift me
funny.
up.
you fucking fumbled that fucking bag, my guy. I can't help you.
Come
Next
on.
open conversation is, as men, when do you know it's time to be vulnerable with women and when it's time to be vulnerable with your brothers?
Mm.
I'm gonna let him answer.
No, you always
Because he
have-
already open, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him I'm gonna let him answer that, because he already did. He all the way
The
up.
narrative has switched. Did you say? Wow, DJ Smoke. No, you always got to be vulnerable with your bros, even if you're not
You do.
vulnerable
You do.
with the ladies. Because what's going to happen at the end of the day, I'm going to go through something, and I'm going to need for my bros to be honest with me. Like, don't hold no punches, to be real live. Hey, this, and this. Like, you're saying, Big Sexy got me. If you ask me, I don't think she got me.
I'm
But
telling
listening
she
to
got-
you, exactly.
Yeah,
Because I never gave it a second thought.
Yeah.
I never gave it a second thought.
I'm all the way real with my mouth.
Yeah.
It gets me in trouble a lot. But yeah. I'm gonna tell you straight.
Bro, I don't have
I'm
an
gonna tell
issue
you
with
straight
that.
up.
And I'm not gonna be like, oh nigga, what's your problem? Why you ain't with me? Be on my side. I'm not doing that. I'm like, I want to hear the truth.
Mhm.
So you always got to be vulnerable with your bros because you want to make sure that you're getting the right info in. And you can lie to Big Sexy, you terrible. I ain't nobody fault.
I told you I got some man. But no.
Lid on. Oh, now you gonna get shit out of that. Lid on.
Let's take that.
White boy wasted. I'm gonna go ahead and talk that. So white boy wasted trying to pull a fucking jack on a fucking closed fucking lid. Let that shit go.
So first of all, what we gonna do is we're gonna take this motherfucker here off.
Oh my goodness, no! I'm not trying to pull that with the lid on.
And then
You
we're
kept
gonna,
on pulling like why the fucking shit not coming out,
and
my
now,
God.
and now we're gonna pour.
Hey, that's good. I'm gonna drink a lot
But
of
he
shit.
can't get got.
Yeah, you can't get
We're gonna put the lid back on as we supposed to, and we're gonna set this motherfucker
Oh man.
off to the side.
Oh, away from that motherfucker.
As he say,
Away from that motherfucker. Thank you to our sponsor. Thank you to our sponsor.
Oh my
so
goodness.
we was trying this.
And
that
it
ain't
wasn't
work.
working. And he tried it again, the way he tried the shit again, bro. He tried the shit a second time, though, by the way. He tried the shit a second time. He looked at it again. The way I'm mad, he looked at the cup, like the cup. This how he was.
Hey, no,
the
no.
cup not working, like,
No,
why the fucking cup
no,
not
no, no,
working?
no.
And
Then he
looked
went
at
back
the cup
on the
again,
double up.
and then he
No,
went
no.
back again, like,
No, no, no.
why the fucking cup not working? I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't.
Listen,
Oh my goodness. Hey,
my man went back for the double up. He wasn't fucking around. He
Hey,
said,
I knew this episode would be super angry. I already I knew it was gonna be super angry, man.
Bro,
I knew it. I said, man, we about to turn all the way up on this one.
So we're gonna set this here to the side.
Oh,
way too
man.
fucking
We're
sad.
good now.
Oh man.
How do I? To be honest, the reason I try to be open
Yeah.
is because you need a sounding
Oh,
board.
for sure.
Yeah.
I love the
Nah, you
dear,
do though.
I love the dear idea, the concept of it, because the young fellas, and I'm a little, I ain't too many years younger than you, but at the same time, I didn't come off the porch until late in life. So even though our ages are close to each other, but because I didn't come off the porch, I need that. So the dear Unc is cool, and I need to be questioned. I need to come to the table with honest answers, and I need to be given a dose of reality, man. And I think sometimes we be so comfortable in our shortcomings that we think that that's the way of life, and it's not. It's actually about being real about who you are, about who's in your circle, about the information that you're obtaining. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. Long story short, I appreciate you.
Well,
How about that?
we got till we stop talking. We don't have to rush. We not even a studio's about to kick us the fuck out. We chilling in the house. To be honest though, man,
I'm
the
gonna write
reason
this up because Kim gonna kill us.
I got it.
Nah, this need to be clean.
You okay?
Okay.
This will be good.
Nah, not me. I know how I feel about my shit.
Uh,
So yeah, okay, let's
The
talk.
reason I do like the dear unks and I do my text messages and all the other stuff is because sometimes you have to be in hardships. If you never experienced hardships, how can you help someone?
Right.
If I didn't go to the Southeast, how can I tell you to stay away from Southeast?
Right.
And I used to go, like my man said, 7th Avenue. I used to have a chick off of 23rd and 7th Avenue in the hood. Every time I used to leave her house, the police would check my shit from front to back because they was looking for the drugs. But you had to know, and I'm putting myself in a situation that could be dangerous. But at the end of the day, man, you tell me not to put my hand on the stove. I want to fucking fire that fire, baby. I want to be like, fuck it, I'm going to burn myself.
Oh, man.
And then
He was right.
Dwayne, guess what? Nah, that was just the first time. I put my hand back in the fire. I got to put it back in to make sure the stove was hot, man. The stove wasn't working right the first time. I put my hand back in that motherfucker.
That's what shit.
So you gotta be open and honest. Like I see so many people who are putting up the image of whatever you want them to see. I think the best way to go is to be real about who you are. Like Sabrina, the young lady we talked to, from the TV show to our conversations online to her helping us out. She the one that did the flyer. That's help that you don't have to do on your level. You on this level, I'm on this level.
It's official like you wanted to be official.
But she made sure it was official, and she made sure it was presentable the right way. She could be like, I'm not messing with you. You're not on my level.
Yeah.
And I could have understood that. I know Walt more than I know her. I had to jump through agent and a bunch of other stuff. So you gotta be like, man, you gotta support the people who are willing to support you, and you gotta be open and honest. But you gotta be real about your own bullshit. And you gotta be real, like, I was fucked up on these streets. DJ Smoke, now that you got your drink.
Yeah, let's go.
How do you know it's time to be open and honest with the guys?
Let's go.
Well, I've learned that if you not honest with people, and you're not, first of all, the first person you need to be honest with is yourself. You know what I'm saying? After that, your guys. You know what I'm saying? I look at it. Because you hang with the guys, and you know what I'm saying? I have been around so many people that you don't even know what the hell they going through. They won't even say it. And then you be like, oh man, I didn't even know you want a divorce. I didn't know you was one with your girl no more. Why didn't you tell me? How can we, are you my real friend or what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm your friend, I should know, okay, you're going through this. I'm going to go through this with you because I got your back, right? Some people want to be quiet about shit. I get it, you know, because you don't want everybody in your business. I do understand that, but you still got to say some shit. Just like he said what he said about what he going through. He had to say that.
In all honesty, if I was in Dwayne's situation, that shit happened to me, y'all would never know. If I was single and that shit happened to me that way, you would probably never know because I wouldn't be.
But he don't give a damn. He just like whatever. Yeah, you know, he like whatever. You know, I'm single. You know, what's that gonna do for me?
As a single man, you still putting yourself out there because it's like almost causing self-doubt. Like, to me, it could have went the number way off of mental health aspects. Is I'm going to disagree with you, right? He was being real. No, sometimes you got to be real. You got to be real. You got to put yourself all the way out.
I'm not. And what it does is it opens yourself up to other people's opinions.
Yeah.
And now you can sit and I know what I think about it. I think it's disrespectful. You had everything. Like, and I don't want to be disrespectful, so please don't think I'm being disrespectful. Bitch, you had everything.
Yeah, I think I was disrespectful. But yeah.
Why are you being so greedy? Like, what else do you need? You got 2 shots of penis. You smoke good, you drink good, you ate good. It wasn't like I left out something.
I wouldn't be open and honest and say any of that shit. Cause I'll be the dude who provide all that shit.
What else did you need?
I catch you talking to another nigga in my bed.
Oh my goodness.
I'm flipping you out the fucking window. So I understand, man. I understand.
I woke up in the middle of the night.
How long have you known this chick, man?
Penis.
How long have you known this chick?
What are you doing? What are we doing out here?
How long have you been talking
on
to
the
her?
streets, man?
No, Wayne. How long have you been talking to this chick?
Not long enough, apparently.
I
keep looking over here.
Come on. I
Queen.
want to ask you this.
Come on.
Have you ever been laying in another woman's bed? Let's be honest.
I don't do that.
Let me ask you this. Thinking about another woman.
Yes.
When she's not
Thinking.
around, being honest. Thinking about another
Not
woman.
calling.
Not calling.
Thinking.
Texting. In her DM. Have you ever done that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no, but I'm gonna say I don't think so.
It's just a little different. She was actually calling the guy.
Yeah, she was like, I want.
But if you but think about it. But if you were laying in another woman's bed thinking about another woman, that's almost as disrespectful.
Damn, Caitlin, cross your fucking mind as a whoop. All right, let that shit go. Damn, that's fucked up.
Oh God Almighty. Anyway, so what we gonna do is we out here in these streets. So inbox me if you want to help me get out of my feelings.
If you want 2 rounds, A possible third if I ain't gotta fucking work. A 420 bag. Joe Biden let niggas out of jail now, so you get the Joe Biden free pack of weed, and you can get it next round once I get home from work if you're not on the phone with another nigga.
Right now, I gotta stare at the camera. I gotta listen to with everything he said, and I'm right here.
Hey, but no,
Right.
but you know what?
Jesus.
I appreciate you being honest and vulnerable.
I ain't
That's
getting
what
it,
vulnerable
bro.
is right
for
there.
sure,
That's
for
what
sure.
you do.
I wouldn't call you personally if I was a single man. I wouldn't even tell nobody that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not that open and honest about my own bullshit. I can be open and honest and be like, man, I hit this shit 2 rounds. I went to work and came back and I discovered this. I could never tell my friends that shit, but I appreciate you giving me that.
But I do the reason I tell people that is because I want to get that insight.
Oh, we ain't the only ones
And-
know.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No.
So what has? So let me ask you this.
Everybody know that.
Well, I mean, everybody know because
Yeah,
I mean we're
yeah.
kind of live.
No.
But outside of that, what have people been saying? Like, what was been the response?
The response has been, and it's a dope response because I didn't even think of this. They say, nigga, you should have got that pussy again.
Is that men or women?
If you would have called me,
Both.
If you would have called me on the spot and I was at work, I would have said, yeah, hit that right now. But hang on the phone on you. Hit that right now. Hang on the phone.
Excuse
Not
me,
just-
now, I'm about to challenge you. Is that the man doors or the husband doors?
Single me on
Say
these
left,
streets.
say left, say left, say
Single me
left,
on these
say
streets.
left,
Hit that right now, bro. Hit that right now.
say left.
Husband me, yeah, Dwayne, you might want to walk away from that situation.
Two different people.
And I
Just say
appreciate-
less. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't
Say
gonna lie
less.
to you. I appreciate that honesty because that never crossed my mind. You gotta understand, I'm the oldest, let's just say out of my mom's siblings, I'm the oldest cousin. So that means that I've been directing traffic. So I've never had anybody to kind of console me or
What
kind
you
of
just
give
say?
me.
Hold on.
He
You
been
just
giving
lost me.
information
He's
to
always
other
giving the
people.
information. He's
Yeah.
the oldest of the
Yeah,
class.
exactly.
Like we,
Nobody
like I
has
am.
given me information.
Yeah.
And now that I can sit back and listen, people are like, "Oh, nigga, you should have bust that pussy.
Yes.
You should have got right at her." And
Yes.
then actually,
Why she on
they're
the
not,
phone?
they're not.
And then you should have grabbed the back of her
What
head.
he
Y'all
said.
break that table.
What he
man.
Talk
said.
to the nigga down.
What he-
Talk to the nigga down. I'm sorry.
No, don't walk over here. No, no.
I'm
What
sorry.
he said
People, look.
while she was on her phone.
To eliminate all this, don't leave nobody in your house
Ooh.
while you're not dead. That's one.
Yeah.
Secondly, know what it is
Yeah.
before you
What
do,
you do?
so you don't catch feelings. Cause
I
Big
don't-
Sexy, I swear you done put it on him.
Big Sexy.
He in his
I
feelings.
don't fuck with you, Big
I
Sexy.
think after this we gonna have to hug him and walk him to his car. I'm just saying. But you gotta know what it is before you
Big
do
Sexy
what
got that fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Got him all the way in the front.
all the way over.
All the way in the
She
front.
put the
Like,
hoodoo on you.
And like you said,
Yeah.
he ain't never date big girls before.
hey,
She
oh.
showed you what it is.
She showed you something different.
Put that big thing on me, and I ain't been the same since. I don't need no more big. Anyway.
Cause they gonna mess your head up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You gonna be in counseling.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm here.
I'm trying to get back to my little girl. I'm trying to get back to that status. I don't know what's going on.
Big Sexy got him all the way up.
My next question,
That's
over
funny.
the honest statement, like me and my coworkers were talking, because we can now all legally carry our firearms anywhere the fuck we want in 34 states.
Right.
As a black man, I was like, I have my concerns. I was like, I live 50-50. To be honest, I live in a world of the gray. Like, everybody joined the gang, I joined the Nine Trade Bloods. The biggest gang in the world. The Brothers in Blue.
Yeah.
Brothers in Blue. The biggest gang in the world.
Yeah.
So my question is, as a black man who has his concerns, because I'm like, I already walk around as me. I already had to walk around on this earth like I'm touching fucking butterflies everywhere I go. I was like, I tell my coworkers, I walk around the earth like I'm touching butterflies. That means I'm a gentle giant. And if you eye a firearm to a gentle giant, that makes you even more of a threat. So I'm 50-50. So as a black man, should I be concerned about carrying my 2A around on this world? Because I can legally do it. I can go anywhere in Maryland and a few other states if I want to. Loaded, ready to go.
All the way up.
I could.
All the way up.
Because that's what I have the clearances for. But as a black man, should I do it?
Should you do what?
Carry my 2A anywhere I want to.
Here in Maryland?
Anywhere. I can carry my gun right now to the grocery store.
Why not?
Because as a black man, DJ Smoke, there will be a misunderstanding. Just because you can legally do something, don't mean you should do something. So I'm asking you guys.
So let me do this. So I'm a poet. And I hate that I've been drinking because I know I ain't gonna be able to finish the poem. But I'm gonna do as much as I possibly can. And a poem, and the reason I'm doing this particular one is because it's directly correlated with what you're talking about. And it's called Pharaoh. We know what a Pharaoh is, right?
The king, baby.
Okay. Nigga. A verbal trigger meant to defame America. Conditioned to rename God's original. Black man aboriginal. Black man or others are residual embryonic fluid of his loins. The black man is America's devalued coins, but change is inevitable. America's illegible handwriting written on checks that they ass can't cash. Those are, sipping, so that's it.
Hey, man.
That's it.
So,
How you going to
what's the answer?
stop like in the middle of doing that?
What's the answers then, Sway? What should I do then?
So you write poems like a lot?
Yeah, that's what
A
he
lot of
do.
poems. I'm a poet.
He do.
Okay.
Let's
So,
go to
like I
open
said, when I'm
mics.
drinking, I can't remember. So
What should I do then, Sway? What should I do
Nobody
then,
take with me
Sway?
shit when they
You
drink.
gotta get me off the early. Off the early.
What should I do then, Sway?
Remember,
What's
I'm
the
a-
answers then, Sway? What's the answers as a black
I
man?
keep calling him Sway.
Fucking with Kanye West, we're gonna talk about that.
You should. You guys got too much power.
Well, on my level, not really.
Well, I mean,
Because I tell people on my level,
What you mean we got? Are you talking to us too, or you just saying in general?
on my level, I'm honest about my own bullshit. On my level, I'm at the bottom of the game.
I don't care.
But you gotta remember, on my level, I always remember, like I told my nephew who just now became on the top of the game, you got to remember when you put that outfit on,
Yeah.
you're wearing a costume. The reason I say you're wearing
You're
a
not.
costume,
You're not.
because think about it this way. If I was me now, the me now that you're looking at now, I used to have people come to me, white people at DOD, white ladies come to me and put a badge in my face and be like, can you see this badge? That same white lady, if she saw me at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or coming out of Gold's Gym, she would not be bold enough to even approach me to say, hello, how are you doing today? That's why I say you have to remember you're wearing a costume. They're not talking to you. They're talking to what they think you represent.
I got you.
They think you represent, I'm going to fucking jail. If they think you represent that, that's who they're speaking to. So you cannot use your anger. You have to remain calm because you got to remember, they're not talking to Norris. They're talking to, I can go to jail. I can be in prison.
The badge, the gun.
They're talking to all the other stuff. They're not talking to you.
Yeah.
And the reason people get fucked up in the game and go to jail for 35 years like my man did for fucking killing the guy on the street is because he forgot that it's the fucking costume. If you remember they're not talking to the human being, you will be okay. But you gotta remember, this is all the act. So that's why I always focus on, they're not talking to me, they're talking to the costume. Because it was the real me, that same woman would come to me and ask me nothing. I've been on the streets as me, and I feel fear of white people when we're in the elevator by ourselves. You can feel the tension
Is it fear or is it just
Concern.
a certain amount of concern or?
I feel their concern.
And we shouldn't. To be honest with you, we shouldn't feel that concern.
But I know what I look like.
I'm getting to the point where I don't even give a fuck about how they feel. You gotta feel what you feel. But what you're feeling has nothing to do with me as an individual. So fuck you. And I'm gonna go back with
You ready to finish that? You got
I had to pull it up on my phone.
You about to finish the poem?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There we
man.
go. There we go.
Spit these bars,
Talk.
baby.
Yeah. Pharaoh. Nigga. A verbal trigger meant to defame. America. Conditioned to rename God's original. Black man aboriginal. Black man or others are residual embryonic fluid of his loins. America is
Goddamn.
The black
fucking
man
Jack
is
Daniels.
the black man is America's devalued coins, but change is inevitable. America's illegible handwriting written on checks that they ass can't cash. Dashboard cams capture America's gang affiliates wearing dark blue apparel. Then America associates black man with crabs in a barrel. Never to be viewed as flesh and blood, although it was my mixed blood mixed with America's crud that stained its flag. Never to be viewed as, oh, I know what happened. I wrote it one way, but I said it a different way. America's devalued.
Might let that one go to you to come back off from the jack. DJ Smoke. DJ Smoke. While we still have you alive and well, as a black man, should I carry my 2A with?
Hold up. How you gonna say why you had me alive?
Oh, bro, I say you don't make me bring up Blue Sunday. We still got the fucking video. We still got the video. If I ever need a blackmail your ass, I still got my blackmail. You want to see a dead body? The way we'll show you after the show. We'll show you after the show.
It's gotta be something because laughing like shit. You
want to see a dead body?
Are you showing Kim? Yeah, I was done.
So should I carry my 2A as a black man in America that I have the right to carry?
Yes.
Because
You do.
I'm one of the only few black men who can probably say that I can legally carry my firearm anywhere I want to because of freedom.
Yes. I think you got the right to carry. Honestly, I will say that. Yeah.
Now my next question, I'll answer last because I'm probably the only conservative in this conversation. Do y'all believe that Kanye West is a sellout?
Yes.
Y'all forgot about the time he said George Bush don't care about black people.
Look, man.
Kanye been an idiot for a long time. I'm saying so. I'm not.
But you can say that, but at the same time you gotta be concerned for him because when he lost his mom, he lost a lot. So this man is confused. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that he himself don't get it. And anytime you allow talking grown men, that means that you don't want an education. That means that you don't want to get it.
Well, I know what you're talking about. You probably were talking about the interview with Sway when he...
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
He just did it again.
With who?
Like, niggas, shut the fuck up and listen.
Uh,
Like, niggas is real live having a conversation with you. Niggas is saying, hey Kanye, I started liking you because of this. But I started disliking you because of this. You don't want to sway. Like you what?
Well, I got why that like in his defense on that particular conversation at that time, it was very difficult for a black man by himself to pretty much have distribution on his own. You have to go out the country for that type of assets and resources. and then you still have to get into the country, and you still have to have the right connections to get it where you want it to be at. So I got why he said you don't have the answer, Sway, at that time, because it was very difficult. This is before we had social media.
But come off to me differently.
I wish the conversation would have went different, but I think it got heated because he did not know how to say, Sway, it's really hard for a black person to deliver it to your door myself.
So
Virgil himself, all white, didn't do it by himself. He had to get someone else to help him.
He has a church. He has a church.
Who, Kanye or Virgil?
Kanye.
He has a church?
Kanye has a church.
Hey, God bless.
He has a church.
That's now Kanye.
No,
Yeah, no, he
Back then, Kanye.
he do have a church.
You know what I mean? It was difficult. So
So,
I got why he said you cannot, you know what I mean, get the
man, he just be doing too much.
Fubu couldn't even do
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
Nobody, no one black can do it by themselves. You need help.
Which means that he's, like DJ Smoke just said, he's doing too much. Shut the fuck up.
Right. Yeah, like,
Shut the fuck up and have a conversation with me, because we are on some light shit. We ain't on no turn up shit.
Right.
But you turning up because you angry what the white man has done to you.
True.
He ain't give you an opportunity.
True.
Yeah, but I'm exploring because I don't know.
True.
So don't turn up on me, clown.
True. See, my problem with the whole conversation was like, I look at both sides of the conversation. Like, I listen to the black side of the conversation. Then I take my ass over to the other side of the conversation, the Timothy Pools of the world, and the people you never heard of. And
How do you I gotta challenge you. How do you take yourself over to the other side? You've never been white. I
listen to Timothy Pool. You never heard of probably see Timothy Pool. You never know who Timothy Pool is.
No.
He gives conservative points of view on topics that goes on in the world.
So his point of view encompasses all of white America.
Yes. Yes. You have to listen to the codes. And then you gotta listen to what we're saying. Like, sometimes it pisses me off, like when we say that we're too fucking stupid to get a fucking ID. It pisses me off. Because that's the narrative, that black people are too fucking stupid to get an ID. I've had an ID since I was 16 years old. I grew up in Northwest DC in the fucking hood. I had an ID, driver's license, non-driver's license, since I was able to have an ID. So you're telling me we're too broke to get a fucking ID? Man, my mom was single. I had to go get a fucking summer job, get my fucking ID. We're not too fucking stupid or broke to get an ID. So when black people say you're too stupid, Dwayne, because you're in Southeast DC, didn't have a driver's license, that offends me.
But you know what you can't do?
But white people are saying black people have IDs. Black people have a resource to get IDs. That's a false narrative.
Let me tell you what you can't do.
Checkmate.
It's not checkmate. You know why it's not checkmate? Because, what's my man name? Y'all gotta help me. Again, I've been drinking. What's my man name that talked about Dr. Umar?
Only person really challenged him was my man who's just on the Breakfast Club. Can't think of his name either.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about
So
Roland Martin.
Roland. So what Roland did,
Roland checked him. Roland checked him.
But he shouldn't have.
He was checking him on his bullshit. I
shut up because I want to hear what he got to say.
Roland Martin will call you on your bullshit.
You know why?
I get
Because if Roland Martin was at a bus stop and he met a white guy that said, hey, my friend, what's up? What's going on with you? What's your name? I'm Roland Martin. What's your name? I'm Dr. Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
If Roland Martin met a white man that said his name was Dr. Johnny, you know what Roland Martin would have called him?
Hello, Dr. Johnny.
Hey, Dr. Johnny.
Actually, Dr. Umar is not a medical doctor, but he has a PhD in a special education and a few other things. He actually has his degrees.
He called him Umar.
I noticed that. I was there. I looked at the whole interview.
Come on, Roland.
But as
on
people,
national television, on BET, you call another black man
Umar. Because you know
instead of respecting his title that he
Because it's Dr. Phil, Dr. R's, who credentials are shady.
And
come
Dr.
there.
Dre.
And Dr. J. Dre credentials.
And Dr. J as well.
come there. He's
You
gonna
would call both of them niggas Dr. J and Dr. Dre.
There you go.
And you wouldn't even have tripped. But you called this black man
Umar. And in a room full of white people. But that's your black conservatives.
Nah, I'm about to make
That's your black liberals, man.
But
And Roland Martin on the side of the people. He was just on the Breakfast Club day, and I was like, "You're talking, but you're not making no sense, bro."
No, but he did it because he felt some kind of way about
Hey,
Umar.
man.
He
You know what I'm saying?
You can do that, but you know what you gotta do as Roland Martin. You know what you gotta do. You gotta say, Umar, I'll let me later on.
To be honest, the only problem I have with Dr. Umar, I need to see the fucking receipts for the fucking school.
Oh.
At this point, it's been 5 fucking years.
Yeah. Okay.
And when he had, like, I think Lord Jamal said my stepfather built a school out of some trailers.
Right.
Let me get you the proper resources
Jalen Rose,
to help you.
LeBron James.
Well, LeBron James is going by the government. I think he want to go completely by himself. So Lord Jamal resources would have been the way he wanted.
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose is owned by the government. Charter schools are owned by the government.
Okay.
LeBron James, I appreciate when he does, but it's still the government resources. It has his name on it, but it's the government. Dr. Umar said, I want a black man to run this school. Lord Jamal, stepfather, uncle, whoever, had the resources. He built trailers. He started off there, and then he built a complex, and then he kept on going and going and going until he had a big enough complex. He's like, my person who I know can help you get where you need to go. Let me help you. He was like, I don't need your help. That's when it seemed to me, I was rocking with you too. And then Charlamagne, he always give you some money. One time he was on the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne didn't give you no money. I was like, yeah, you looking real suspicious. Game recognized game, granddad. You looking real familiar right now. Yeah, you looking a little sketchy, bro. I love Dr. Umar, but you look a little sketchy.
I fuck with him. You know why I fuck with him?
with him
Because
too.
we need
You talking
that.
about Charlamagne, right?
Yeah.
Charlamagne, yeah, man, he had, to be honest, I know people called him out on his criminal past, but he was honest and open about it. He
And
said,
he a gun.
yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know if you're a
And
gun.
he a gun.
He ran from 4 niggas,
And
man.
he a gun.
Who want to take a jump? Who really want to take a jump?
I don't care about the fighting aspect of it. No, I think the guy's a homosexual.
Oh, you think he's playing for the other side of the
Yeah.
table? I don't know. I seen his beautiful wife, and he has beautiful kids. I don't know. Yeah.
I've never
He's a
seen
wife.
his fight. I've never
Never.
seen his kids. I don't even know what they look like.
To be honest, I understand why. Because
It's okay. We don't. Ain't nobody
He
judging.
does post his wife, but I understand why. Because
Do you, Slim?
he's shock job. He wants to piss you off.
Exactly.
And in that game, I'm gonna fucking kill you. People have probably sent him messages, I want to kill you. People are sending them letters, I hate you, I want to kill you. Birdman came there, put some respect in my fucking name. Remember that?
Yeah.
If you're in that aspect, do I really want to show Kim face? Do I really want to show my beautiful wife and my beautiful family? When I can piss somebody off to the point they like, I want to kill you?
But he does stuff.
Nah, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, bro. You know what I mean?
He does stuff on purpose to get that reaction, and I'm
True.
not mad with him because of that.
True.
Go ahead and do that, but just be comfortable within your own space. That's what bothers me about homosexuality, is because I don't give a fuck.
Who you mess with?
But, yeah, just be
Cause I'm
comfortable.
slide me that and that.
Just be comfortable in your own.
Sir.
Yeah, just be comfortable in your own
Do the
space.
DJ Smoke pour.
You know why? Let me tell you.
Really? That's what we do? Okay, really? Yeah. We doing the no tap pull? Okay.
Let me tell you why I don't respect it. I don't respect it because
Can I get a
You
little
don't-
tap? Just I want
Yeah.
you to pull it, because I don't need no much more than what I got. That's it. Yeah.
There's no way.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
So I don't respect it because if you don't claim it, then that means you're embarrassing.
Are we going live all night or what we doing?
I don't know what time it is, but we're having a good conversation right
Yeah, I
now.
know. Now, great conversation. All the way up.
To be
No, I got
honest,
you, though.
Dwayne, I agree. I concur with you.
Own it.
Oh, I killed it, but I think it's.
No, I'm good.
To be honest,
Own it.
I agree with you because
I need some water.
I have so many friends who are open and honest about their journey.
I rock with you.
I appreciate you being open and honest about your journey, and I like to sit down with people who are open and honest about your journey.
Yeah.
Like I want to say, how did it get to this point? Where did it go to this point? Like I was like, I would love to be to the point where I can sit down with Miss Cox Laverne from Orange Is the New Black, because she said she asked her Barbie, the first trans Barbie, and she said I always wanted to be Barbie. I understand her point of view.
Okay.
Me, I had a Barbie, and I was doing other things with the Barbie, not playing with the Barbie. I was sucking on Barbie plastic titties, so maybe that's the difference.
Right. I mean, you know,
Baby,
hold them,
hey
man.
man, you know, man, I was,
Yeah, okay.
man, I was
Yeah,
experiencing,
yeah,
I was
but,
experiencing
yeah,
sex
alright, yeah.
in an early age. So I was like, if you want to be Barbie and you want to have sex with a Barbie, are those the differences? Because she said from an early age, I always want to be Barbie. Me, when I looked at Barbie, I didn't want to be Barbie. So maybe that's the difference. We don't know until you have that open dialogue.
Right.
And then you be open and honest. I agree, be open and honest.
Am I missing something?
You don't know who Laverne Cox is?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you don't know who Laverne Cox is?
Yeah.
Laverne Cox is a black trans woman who was on Orange Is the New Black. She did a BET Awards a few years ago. She's very popular.
Main character, I think.
Yeah, she the shit. She the shit. She the shit. Yeah, she's big on these streets as a black person who's in the world of, you know what I mean, representing for the trans community.
Yeah.
So I would love to sit down with her. That's my ultimate goal.
Have a great conversation with her. And
I would love to have
Not
an
to
open
judge her.
conversation.
Not to judge her.
I would
just to be like-
never, because I would understand. Because most time I sit down with people and I say why. For the most times, it's been some type of psychological issue, some type of somebody jumped on them early in the game, and it turned them that way. Like I believe the big time singer, who was a big time singer, Kim, said he struggled with his sexuality because a man molested him.
Was it Donnie McClurkin?
Yeah, Donnie McClurkin said
What?
a man molested
Are you
him.
talking about that?
And
Gospel singer.
Gospel
he
singer.
struggled all his life with his sexuality because of that.
But now he's.
I think
He doesn't really date.
he doesn't date because he's unsure. So that's a conversation I would love to have.
Nah, he's sure. You just don't want to say it.
You
He's
make
sure what he want. What he want. You know, everybody
you
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, man.
You know
He has a child, but I think the man
Nah,
has
he
been
sure.
touched. You fight those demons
Yeah.
because you.
He just fighting the demons, but he's sure.
Yeah,
He
you-
knows. He want
I
man.
think he probably like both ways, but it's just that, like I tell
I don't understand
a woman, if you date a man that was say gay or bisexual, it's hard. A woman cannot do the same thing a man can. You can't please him on that level. You know what I mean? So it's.
So you switched that thing on me.
It's-
I don't like that.
I'm being honest. It's easy. I think it's easier for a lesbian woman or bisexual woman to move away from another woman to be with a man. But
Okay.
it's totally different for a man to move away from another man to move with a woman all the way.
to
You
be
struggle
honest,
with that because with a woman you can be pleased by a man, period.
Yes.
But from a man, a woman can't do the same thing that a man can do to another man.
that might be true because perfect example, the dude who sent letters to all the radio stations everywhere else about he was in prison. Some dude pretty much took him, but he ended up enjoying it, and now he's confused about whether or not he should tell his girlfriend that he was somebody's prison's wife. So that's, you know what I mean, unfortunately these things happen. You know what I mean? We gotta be honest and open about, you know what I mean, what's real out here on these streets, and
It's real.
you can be taken at any time.
No, you can't take me. If you take me, you got to kill me.
All right, but the way I look at it, I feel you. I feel you.
You got to kill me.
Yeah, now I feel you. You know, and like I said, we've
If
been
I don't
live.
kill you first.
We gonna go live for 7 hours.
Yeah. I'm about to end this live now because I know you guys have to go, and me and my wife are about to probably sit back and watch TV, and I gotta go to work tomorrow, so we pretty close.
Damn, we gotta work tomorrow.
Unfortunately, yes, I have to go to my.
Okay, man. We out, man.
DJ Smoke, where can they find you at?
They can find me at a local strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
You know, that's where they can find
You
me.
can find me on BigSexy.com.
You can find us on Unpack Radio everywhere, and we will be having open, honest conversations with you guys every once in a while on a Friday about just being open and honest about our male emotions, because men do not do this enough, and maybe this can help save someone from having some serious mental health issues.
Male emotions, it's a real thing.
Yes, because black men cry in the dark too.
Yes, I do it all the time, man. I've been crying since child support hit me. Let's go. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
Dwayne,
that's
what are
real.
we gonna do with you?
Yeah.
No, what we gonna do with you?
Yeah.
You butting in, we up here having our male moment, and you up here.
I'm gonna tell you, you was hurt. I had to kind of help you.